Hello and welcome to this class. This is a continuation of our discussion on number bases. In the previous class, we talked about conversion from base 2 to base 10 and conversion from base 10 back to base 2 and how to do arithmetics in base 2. Now, in today's class, we are going to be learning how to convert from base 2 to base 4. We're also going to be learning how to convert from base 4 to base 3, and then how to do arithmetics on higher bases. We've done arithmetics on base 2, that is how to do subtraction and addition in base 2. So today we are going to learn how to do the same arithmetics on higher bases, that is from base 2, base 4, base 3, base 4, base 5 upwards. So how do we do it? From base 2 to base 4, base 2 to base 4, if we are given any number that does not involve base 10 and we are asked to convert it to another base, what we are going to do is to convert the number given to us first to base 10, and then from base 10 we convert it to the base we want to get. So the base 10 is always acting as the fulcrum or the pivotal points. Anything you want to convert, it must always come back to base 10. So if we are given a number to convert to another base, we convert first to base 10, then convert from base 10 to base 4, from base 10 to base 4 For example, if we are given 1 1 1 0 in base 2 to convert to base 4, how do we do it? We first of all convert this number to base 10, and from base 10 we now convert it to base 4. So what we are going to have is solution. Step 1, convert the number to base 10. 1 1 1 0 to base 10 is going to give us 1 times 2 raised to power 1 2 3 raised to power 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 2 plus 1 times 2 raised to power 1 plus 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to power 0. I told you in the previous class how to convert any number from base 2 to base 10 is to multiply the number, multiply each of the figures by 2, then raise to the power of the number of figures that is remaining in front of the figure you are counting. So if we pick the first one, there are how many figures in front of it? 1 2 3. So it becomes 1 times 2 raised to power 3. The second one, pick this number, how many is remaining in front of it? 1 2. Becomes 1 times 2 raised to power 2. So the power is the number of figures remaining in front of the one you are counting. So this is going to give us 2 raised to power 3 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 2 raised to power 2 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 raised to power 1 is 2 and 2 times 1 is 2 plus anything raised to power 0 is 1 and 1 times 0 is 0. So we are going to have that 1110 in base 2 is equal to 8 plus 4 plus 2 is equal to 14. So it is equal to 14 in base 10. If it is in base 10, you can just remove the base if you like. Now, the next step is to convert 14 from base 10 to the base we are now looking for, which is from base 10 to base 3, right? Okay, we are converting from base 2 to base 4. Okay, so we now convert it we convert this number, the 14, from base 10 to base 4, from base 10 to base 3. How do we do it? To convert 14 to base 3, we are going to have 14 divided by 3 14 divided by 3 we are going to have, is this base 3 or base 4? We are converting to base 4, from base 2 to base 4. To base 4. So we have 14 divided by 4, we have 3 remainder 2, and then 4 divided by 4, 4 cannot divide 3. If it cannot divide it, we write 0 under the number, and then the number that we want to divide, we bring it under the remainder, which is 0 remainder 3. So if we count up, what we are going to have is 3, 2. So this is the final answer. So we have converted from base 2 to base 10, and then from base 10 to base 4. So 1110 in base 2 to base 4 is 32, not 32. We only say 32 if we are counting in base 10, but if it is not in base 10, you name the figures one by one. Then we learn how to convert from base 4 to base 3, from base 4 to base 3 to base 3. How can we convert a number from base 4 to base 3? First of all, the same thing we did for converting from base 2 to base 4. Convert first to base 10, then convert from base 10, convert from base 10 to base 3. If we are given any number to convert from base 4 to base 3, we have to bring that number first to base 10, and then from base 10 we convert it to the base we are looking for, which is base 3 here. For instance, if we are given 3, 1, 1, 2 in base 4, and we are asked to convert this to base 3, how do we do it? To convert 3, 1, 1, 2 to base 3, we first of all convert this number, we convert it to base 10, and from base 10 we convert it to base 3. So what we are going to have, solution 3, 1, 1, 2 to base 10 is going to give us 3 times, if you are converting any number from another base to base 10, you times by that base and raise to the power of figures in front of each of the number you are counting. So we start with 3, then 3 times the base is 4, raised to power of the number of figures in front of the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 raised to power 3, plus 1 times 4 raised to power 2, plus 1 times 4 raised to power 1, plus 2 times 4 raised to power 0. So we are going to have 4 raised to power 3 is 64. That is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So we are going to have 3 times 64, 3 times 64, plus the other one is 4 raised to power 2 is 16, plus 16, 16 times 1 is 16, plus 1 times by 4 raised to power 1, 4 raised to power 1 is 4, and 4 times 1 is 4, plus 4, then plus 4 raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, plus 2. So we are going to have 3 times by 64 is 192, plus 16, plus 4, plus 2, and this whole thing is going to give us, what will this give us? It will give us 214. This is in base 10, so we have converted the value or the number from base 4 to base 10. Now we convert from this base 10 to the base we are looking for, which is base 3. We convert from base 10 to base 3. So we are going to have 214 to base 3. How do we do it? 214. If we are converting from base 10 to any other base, we divide by that base and then count the remainders. So 214 divided by 3. We are converting to base 3, so we are dividing by 3. Divided by 3, we get 71, remainder 1. 3 divided by 71, we will get 23, remainder 2. And 3 divided by 23, we will get 7, remainder 1. And then 3 let me start afresh so that this board will contain it. Two 114 divided by 3, remainder 71, then remainder 1. Then 71 divided by 3, we have 23, remainder 2. And 23 divided by 3, we have 7, 7, remainder 2. Yes. Okay, yeah. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, plus 2. Alright, remainder 2. So we have 7 divided by 3. We have 2, remainder 1. And then we have 2 divided by 3. It cannot divide 2. 3 cannot divide 2. So if you cannot divide 2, we write 0 under it to show that it cannot divide it. We get 0 and then carry the number down to the remainder side. That is the number that we want to divide. We bring it now down to the remainder side, which is 2. 2 divided by 3, it cannot divide it, so we write 0 under it to show that it cannot divide it, and then bring the number that we want to divide down to the remainder side. Now we count up, so what we are going to have is 2 1 2 2 1. So this is 3 1 1 2 from base 4 to base 3. Three 1 1 2 in base 4. After everything, it will give us 2 1 2 2 1 in base 3. So this is the answer. Now we talk about arithmetics of higher basis. Arithmetics of higher basis. If we have numbers in base 3 or base 4 and we are to add them or subtract them, how do we do it? Let me assume that we have this number in base 4. Arithmetics in higher basis. So let me assume that we have this number in base 4 and we have to add them up. 3 1 1 2, and we are adding it with plus 202, all in base 4. Base 4. How do we do it? We have 3112, then 202. This is addition. 2 plus 2 is 4, and we are working with base 4. Any base you are working with, you can't have a number that is equal to that base. So the highest figure or the highest number you are going to have is 1 less than the base you are working with. If you are working with base 4, the highest number that will be in base 4 is 3. If you are working with base 5, the highest number that will be in that base is 4. If you are working with base 2, the highest number that will be in that base is 1. So we have 2 plus 2 is 4. We can't have up to 4 when we are working with base 4. So we divide it by the base. When you get a number that is up to the base you are working with, we divide it by the base, write the remainder, and carry the quotient to the second number. So 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 divided by 4, we have 0. We have 1 remainder 0. So we write our remainder, which is 0, and then we carry the 1 to the next number, which is 1. 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1 is 2, and 2 plus 0 is 2. So we have 2 here. Then 1 plus 2 is 3. And then we have 3 here. So everything is going to be 3, 3, 2, 0 in base 4. So this is how to do this addition. Adding 3112 in base 4 and 202 in base 4. Now, if we are to subtract the two numbers are still in base 4, we are to do subtraction. Subtraction, we have 3112 minus 202. How do we do it? We have 3112 and then 202. 2 minus 2, this is subtraction. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Then 1 minus 2, it cannot go. We cannot minus 2 from 1. So we borrow 1 from this 3. Because we are working with base 4, anything we borrow from this 3, if we are bringing it to this side, we call it 4. Just like when we are adding or subtracting in base, we are working with base 10. If you have something like you have 1, 2 minus, okay, if we have 2, 2, 3 minus 4, if this is in base 10, 3 minus 4, we cannot do it. So if we borrow 1 from this, assuming that this is in base 10, if we borrow 1 from this and we bring it to this side, we call it 10. And then when we add it to this side, to this 3, it becomes 13. And then we now say 13 minus 4. Then whatever it gives us, we write it here. Now this is because we are working with base 10 here. But here, we are working with base 4. Here we are working with base 4. So anything we borrow from this number, if we bring it to this side, we call it 4. That base we are working with. So it becomes 1 plus 4, which is now 5. So we now say 5 minus 2, that will give us 3. Now we have borrowed 1 from this 3, so it is remaining 2. There's nothing under it, so we bring it down. So it becomes this. So what we are going to have is 2310 in base 4. So this is how to do subtraction in higher bases, and I've shown you how to do addition in higher bases using base 4 as an example, and how to convert from base 2 to base 4, and how to convert from base 4 to base 3. So the essence of this class is this: no matter the way they twist the equation, you should be able to figure it out and get to the right answer.